Hi, my name's Dee Wilkinson and welcome to Southwest Coaching's channel. So just before we start, please like or subscribe, or even better, join our free coaching community because we would really value your wisdom as a coach in the group. So I wanted to talk to you today and introduce you to a new model that I've created as a result of working with a client the other day. So I'm going to call it the success thinking model. And we kind of know intellectually about what's happening in our thinking when we're going towards success. But what we found was it was really helpful to start to draw this out. So when I was working with this person, they were saying, "Dee, this is what my thinking's doing." So it was a great opportunity to start drawing. So I said, "Well, let's draw out what's happening with your thinking." So she drew out this diagram and we kind of captured it and tweaked it a bit. And she said, "Yeah, that's exactly it. Now I can see what's happening in my brain. And now I know what I need to do when in order to keep my thinking on the pathway to success." So I thought, what better opportunity than to take that learning, create a model that all coaches can use and help to explain the thinking for coaches, because some coaches, as we know, are very visual. So I'm going to show you the first slide. Now on this slide, now it's very simplistic, which simple things are always the best, right? So we've got a positive and a negative axis. So this is about where our thinking's going. Are we really up high positive or really low negative down here? And then out of that is the forward motion axis. So this is the axis that is taking us towards our goal, our outcome, our achievement, the end game, if you like. And there's some little stepping stones along the way. And that's where this second slide comes in and shows you. So the second one is about incrementally, each of these steps takes us to an incremental goal along that pathway. So that's mapped out to get us to where we want to go. And our thinking remains positive above the line, if you like, into the positive thinking area. And we think positively, we create an incremental step, we achieve that, it boosts our positivity, we create an incremental step, it boosts our positivity, we achieve that, we go forward, and it keeps the self-fulfilling prophecy going until we've reached our goal. So that's great, and that's the logic, and we all want that to happen. However, we know we're human beings, we know our brain doesn't always stick to the plan. And depending on lots of other factors, our beliefs and our values and our inner critic and our childhood and all of those things, our thinking can often do many things before we've even noticed it's doing them. So we know that our negative thinking derails us away from our goal, and it takes valuable time then to refocus. So it can really impact our journey towards achievement. So looking at this picture here, this was what we were kind of drawing when I was with the client. So we start off positive, we're thinking about our goal, we're really focused. Then a couple of thoughts come in, and it might be the inner critic, or our thoughts lead us to we're not quite good enough, or something bad's happened, or we start to feel a bit negative, and that takes us on a little spiral away from that pathway of success. And sometimes, hopefully, if we can observe that and realize, we go, oh, that's not where I'm supposed to be, and we funnel back up, trying to get back onto that foundation and that track again with our thinking. And just as we've got back on, our naughty brain starts to think of something else, maybe a bit more negative, that, well, this is a pattern I'm in and it always works out like me for this, and I never seem to be able to gain traction, or whatever it is, the negativity that's going in our head. And it takes us down a loop of negativity. Again, if we're lucky, we catch it, but by that time we're already feeling a bit negative, and the negativity is building. And then we spiral down again, and the same things happen, and then we spiral down again. And we're taking ourselves away from that pathway to success for our achievement. We've really allowing our brains to remove us from the possibility of success. Naughty brain. So we're on to you, naughty brain. So what we're trying to do with this model is just demonstrate where we need to catch our thinking. And self-observation is the real key here, because this is the key to success. The self-observation, noticing when we start to go off track, away from that pathway of success, and catching our thought process there, catching it quickly, noticing, oh, that was a negative thought. I'm not going there. I'm going to reinstall my positive thinking, so that I've got the skills, I've got the strengths, I've got good evidence that I've tried things before and they've worked. Whatever it is, we need to build that strength mindset and catch ourselves and take the loop back up to the top of the pathway. So this is what we need to do. Self-observe, catch our thinking in those moments. Don't allow the spiral, because that takes valuable time, energy, and effort to get ourselves back on track. Catch it before we do, bing, and then bounce ourselves back into the positive. And if we can keep that self-observation, we can bing, bing, bing all the way to the outcome and the goal that we want to achieve. So as soon as you notice your thinking is going into the negative territory, stop your thoughts, refocus back onto the positive, and this will prevent you losing that energy and time to take you towards success, really. So that's my little success thinking model. I hope that's been helpful to you. Feel free to use it with your clients. I often think we can intellectualize things, but sometimes we just need a kind of practical picture to work out what's happening, and then we can use that image to think, this is where my brain's gone, I need to catch it here, I'm not going down that path, and get ourselves back on track. So love some feedback. Feel free to get back to me if you use that with your clients, if it works for them. It certainly worked for my client. She's got hold of that really strongly now, and she's becoming more effective, more efficient, more purposeful, and more positive, because she recognizes where her thinking is and she catches it before she goes down there. So she's saving a lot of energy and effort and time, and I know that she's going to be really successful. So that's it for now. Please subscribe. Even better, become part of our free coaching community. We'd love to have your wisdom in the group, and that's at southwestcoaching.podia.com. And in the meantime, keep up the good coaching. Take care for now. Bye-bye.